He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He never used the snooze button. The unstoppable train comfort specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
S&M Sports Shop is now your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. The team at S&M, Mike, Suzanne, Luke, Shannon, Dale, Ken, Darren, Dennis, and Charlie, is now your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. They have leather jackets for all local high schools, plus S&M, your headquarters, Oakley Sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop, located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit is here for you. Transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. Cleveland County Transit offers a big city-style bus service in a small van with 34 stops in Shelby. For more information, call Cleveland County Transit at 704-482-6465 for more information. It's the Yamaha Revving the Holiday Sales Event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Get low financing for a limited time, like 1.99% APR financing and 2.99% APR financing. Coming in for all the details. For a full lineup, visit the website at ncfullthrottle.com. But better yet, come on by and save big during the Revving the Holiday Sales Event going on right now at Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 in Gastonia. Preparing your holiday meals is made easy with a Stop and Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Come in now and check out special holiday saving packages. Save up to $1,000 on a big GE appliance package, including a stainless steel interior dishwasher with controls, plus an Energy Star 24.8 cubic foot French door refrigerator. Also a 1.6 cubic inch over-the-range microwave oven and a 30-inch freestanding electric convection oven. See them today at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Like them on Facebook too. The grand opening celebration continues at Renato Honda in Shelby. Come visit the brand new showroom and check out the great deals at Renato Honda. Right now, get 0.9% APR financing on all 2017 model Honda Pilots, Honda Accords, and Honda Civics. That's right, 0.9% APR financing. And the service department, get ready for Old Man Winter with a free battery and charging system test. And get an oil change, tire rotation, and balancing for only $74.95 at Renato Honda at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby. Buy from the originator, not the imitator. Before you buy your next set of tires, check around and compare, and you'll find the best prices at Okies Tire and Recap in Shelby. With name brands like Goodyear, Mastercraft, Michelin, Yokohama, Firestone, GT Radio, Dura, and more. Plus, Okies has used tires too, and road service is available, and they'll rotate and balance your tires for the lifetime of your tire. Okies Tire and Recapping, 800 West Warren Street in Shelby, Cleveland County's hometown dealer for over 39 years. The Honda Ride Red sales event is underway at Honda of Shelby. Now's the time to get a great deal on your next Honda motorcycle or power sport product with special financing offers like up to $400 factory-to-dealer incentives on select models and financing as low as 2.9%, or get up to $1,500 in bonus bucks and financing as low as 1.99%. Come in for all the details during the Honda Ride Red sales event at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. The Orange Opportunity Sales Event is underway at Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Come in now and ask about 0% financing for 84 months on select Kubota tractors with a big 6-year warranty. Call in for all the details, and don't miss it. The Orange Opportunity Sales Event underway now at Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive off the Oak Grove Road and Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain. It's the grand reopening of Ronaldo Cadillac Buick GMC in Shelby. Hurry in now for celebration savings. During this grand event, grand savings like $10,000 off MSRP on a new 2016 GMC Sierra 1500 four-wheel drive crew cab. Get $5,000 off MSRP on a new 2017 Buick Encore. And get $7,500 off MSRP on a new 2017 Buick Enclave Convenience. Come in for all the details during the grand reopening. Ronaldo Cadillac Buick GMC at Ronaldo Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning in Shelby and American Standard Heated and Cooling presents the Set the Standard Sales Event. Now through November 30th. During a special program, you can get up to a $1,000 instant rebate or get 0% APR financing for 36 months. Come in for all the details during the American Standard Set the Standard Sales Event at Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, your American Standard Heated and Air Conditioning dealer. If it's time to spruce up your home, then head to Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. Make your home look like new. See the new display of Larson doors, plus stair spindles by Crown Heritage. And for those patios and porch areas, Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby has Trex flooring. Put it down and forget it. Plus all the tools you'll need if you're a do-it-yourselfer. Your home projects begin and end with a stop at Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Airwood Street in Shelby. Feast your eyes on a Whirlpool Black Stainless Steel Suite, now available at Hennick Appliance Mattress Center in Shelby. It's the first ever black stainless steel, the new premium color that is as bold as you are, and it's from Whirlpool and Hennick Appliance and Mattress Center. Yes, care can be messy. That's why the Whirlpool Black Stainless Steel Suite is fingerprint resistant, and it performs as good as it looks and is the perfect touch for any kitchen. So be bold. See the new Whirlpool Black Stainless Steel Suite today at Hennick Appliance, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning in Shelby and American Standard Heated and Cooling presents the Set the Standard Sales Event now through November 30th. During this special program, you can get up to a $1,000 instant rebate or get 0% APR financing for 36 months. Come in for all the details during the American Standard Set the Standard Sales Event at Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, your American Standard Heated and Air Conditioning dealer.
Not even close.
And good evening and welcome to Crest High School. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Tom Cinefani. Jock Anderson's in the house. She is our not studio host, stadium producer today. We've got a studio producer in Steve Roberts back at the studios. We've got a stadium producer here tonight, Jock Anderson, with myself and Tom Cinefani. Curtis Upton is up in the stands tonight on camera for us. And here for KTC Broadcasting tonight, we've got Stuart, Cramer, Storm at the Crest Chargers. And what started off, folks, you can hear some playing in the background. What started off as a hot Crest Charger start, Tom, the Cramer Storm have come roaring back and now have a 10-point lead, about 7 minutes and 15 seconds here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Stuart Cramer made an adjustment there looked like tail end of the first into the second quarter. They just went with a full court press, and Crest had a hard time figuring it out. And some turnovers led to some easy baskets. Stuart Cramer opened up a lead. And Crest trimmed it away, but now it's back up to 10, Kevin. It's 38-28 with about 7 minutes left to go.
Crest firing up a lot of threes and just not getting them to fall. They've had some pretty decent looks, and they'll get a jump ball, and Cramer gets the ball back. Welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast. You're listening to the Bill Shuford Stadium pregame show. 704-484-0025. Give them a call today. Bill Shuford Heating and Air. Of course, as always, all of our broadcasts brought to you by Ronaldo Auto Mall. Let's see if we get me and Tom in the cam. Tom, say hello to the.
What's up?
Say hello to the folks at home.
Got a face for radio. How you doing?
Yes, we are. And I didn't get my hair combed tonight, so it's a little messed up here in the front. And Jock was making fun of me earlier. Her and the girls were having a beauty studio up in the stands, and I was not asked to join.
Well, I didn't know that my image would be broadcast, so I might have combed my hair a little bit. But
we're going to say hello to everybody watching the Renato Automall broadcast here. Folks, if you're listening on the radio on 101.5 tonight, over on WLON right now, they may not have started over there yet. They'll have East Lincoln and Lincoln coming up shortly, Tom. That's Smoke, Evan Ludwig, and Ken Link will have that game over in Lincoln County, our first actual Lincoln County broadcast of the year. We've had Cherryville and West Lincoln the last 2 weeks on WLON and Cherryville, so I want to get everybody getting excited over in Lincoln County as well. You can watch our game on YouTube live. Just go to youtube.com, search Cramer and Crest basketball, and it should pop up somewhere. Look for the one that's got the big red Live Now button and click on that. Yep. Or you can go to KTC, sorry, Tom, one more thing. You can go to KTCbroadcasting.com, and at the very top of the page, all of our broadcasts, if you want to listen online, there's a link at the very top of the page. You'll see the game scrolling across. It says, "What's up today?" Just click right there.
I was just going to comment, Stuart Cramer had good ball movement on that last offensive possession. Didn't score, but they've opened up a 15-point lead. Now 43-28. You know, Crest with only 28 points in the fourth quarter. It's hard to get it done doing that, Kevin.
Yep. Tom's right about that. So they're going to take a timeout here, but we're not going to take a timeout. We're going to stay here. We're going to talk about all kinds of things here in the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. We've got starters, we've got standings, we've got scores from across the area to talk about here. We've got thank our sponsors real quick. A free throw sponsor tonight is the Foston Pharmacy. The What's Up Shopper stat sheet tonight, the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, as always, and the Hendricks Appliance halftime show, the Marburger, the Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Stadium postgame show, and the SNR Auto Sales player of the game. We'll just mark this out so we'll remember not to mention that, Tom. You want to sharpie your other scoreboard there so we don't mess that up? Bring all
I sort of did, but I didn't get it all the way. I should have it now. Okay.
All right, folks, but welcome to the broadcast. Like I said, we're going to have this is our first, Tom, HD basketball game.
That's
on
right.
KTC
I noticed you had the
Broadcasting.
HD transmitters there.
And so we've got a wireless transmitter that's working indoors from this far. We tried to get them to work during football season from across the field. Maybe a little too far. The glass also give us a little block. But inside, I think we're going to be okay, folks. For you folks watching online, getting ready tonight, we'll go ahead and give you a quick overshot. That's what it looks like. HD basketball now on KTC Broadcast. We're so proud to bring that to you. And, of course, as always, our radio coverage. Big three from Miss Green. Willie Green's daughter, and I do not have her name or the stat sheet, Tom. You don't remember it, do you? Off the top of your head. Nia, okay.
Yeah, Nia Green, number 14. Congratulations to her mama, just elected to the school board.
Yes, she was. Dina Green.
Yeah, Dina Green elected to the school board, so congratulations. And Crest gets a quick turnover, look like.
Yep.
And they're down 12 with about 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go. That's not going to help their cause, turnover. And, you know, I would really like to see the Crest girls. They've had a couple of opportunities on entry passes, and they're wanting to chest pass.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a bounce pass on that entry pass, and I think they can get a couple of easy layups. Just need to make an adjustment there, but they're in a bit of trouble here, down 12 with about 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Now they're down 14 as an easy layup for Stuart Cramer. Makes it 45-31.
Some of you folks watching online, you're getting a little bonus coverage of girls action. Our broadcast is of the boys game, but we'd like to give you as much as the girls action as we can. A little bit of bonus talk. There's Green from a deep three, Tom. She's about 1 of 4 in her last here in the fourth quarter from 3.
Well, it's just I think they're rushing the shot a little bit. You got enough time to run your offense a little bit. You know, you don't have a whole lot of time, but look for some shots inside. I will say that, you know, Stuart Cramer does have a little height out there. Looks like they got a couple girls about 6'2",
yep. 6'1",
6'2", so then another shot in. And they've really had an inside-outside game. We don't have the girls' numbers, but 12 and I want to say it's number 21 have hit it on the outside. And there's that. You see where that was briefly open there,
yeah.
Kevin, up underneath? And there's the bounce pass. There it is.
and they score.
The basket.
Tom's been calling for that play all night.
Calling for that one, you know. Back about 100 years ago, I used to coach a little girls' basketball, and I would preach that entry pass needs to be a bounce pass. So good job there by the Crest girls, but maybe too little too late. They're down 14. Now they're down. Oh, missed an easy layup. Gets second chance points for Stuart Cramer. Still won't go down. Another rebound. And that's not what you want if you're a Crest fan. You've got to get those loose balls.
Yep.
That might have been 3 offensive rebounds. They don't score, but they burned some clock. And under 3 minutes to go, Crest down 14.
I'll tell you what, I like watching the point guard for Stuart Cramer dribble the basketball. Really, in girls basketball, I love watching the point guards because they do most of the time have really good handles, and it's fun watching them navigate these defenses and press. Crest, like I said, they've had some trouble here in the last little bit getting the press. All right, about 2:45 to go here in the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show in the girls' game. Crest is trying to come back. They're down 14 now with about 2:30. Could just now cut it to 12. Tonight's ball game matches up. Boys' game matches up Stuart Cramer and the Crest Chargers. Tom Cramer comes in this game at 3-4. Crest at 0-6. But you know, looking at it, you know, Cramer, they've given up the exact number of points as they scored. Crest has given up a total of only 40 more points, really, and they've lost. So in 6 games, they've lost by a grand total of 40. So, you know, about 7, 8 points a game. Not that terrible, you know.
I was talking to Jeff Melton, the athletic director over here at Crest, and he was telling me that really it was only 1 game, the second RS Central game. I think they got beat by 15.
Yeah, and the rest of them been pretty close.
I was looking at a lot of the games, and, you know, they haven't lost by much all year long, so they're just looking to break through, you know, learn how to win. Stuart Cramer's had a bit of the same problem. I was talking to their coach. Let me give him a little positive press there, Brad Sloan. And he said that they've blown some leads, including one 15-point lead.
Shoot.
And said that they're right on the cusp, and again, learning how to win, learning how to hang on to those leads. Something that both teams need to do, because if you look at their stat sheets, they're not as bad as their record. I think Crest might be one of the best 0-6 teams on paper that you've seen. What I've looked at, when I'm looking at their roster, something that maybe they're lacking is a dominant scorer, Kevin.
Yeah.
They don't have anybody averaging more than 11 points a game. So if you look at that, or 10.8, I think 10.8 was the highest I've seen. So without that dominant scorer, you know, you don't have that guy you can go to get you a basket when you really need it.
Right.
And that might be part of their problem.
Whew, at 11 points a game, it is tough. All right, we're going to take a quick break. I guess Steve Robe back in the studio. You really got to do much, nothing. We're going to play some commercials here from the studios. Jock Anderson is our studio producer tonight, along with Tom Sinofani and myself, Kevin Hastings. We're going to stay here the last minute. Tom finished up the girls before we do take this break, Steve. So just hang in there, back in the studio, relax. And it's about 1:15 to go, 50-30, and Crest turns it over, and Cramer's starting to walk it up, and it's about that time, Tom. With 1 minute left, 15-point lead for the Stuart Cramer Storm.
If you listen closely, you can probably hear taps being played. This is almost over for Crest. As it looks like just Cramer's running the weave. They almost got the ball stolen. But Cramer content to milk this clock. Crest not fouling, which I think is a pretty good decision here. Down 15 with 40 seconds to go. No sense in that.
No, it's that point in the basketball game, like I said, and as we wind down the game here, the Stuart Cramer Lady Storm is going to pull off a victory. 15, 17 points, maybe 12. We'll see. There's a 3 from Crest off. Rebound Cramer, and they'll walk it out here. 50-35, Tom. It looks like it's going to be the final score here in the girls' game. Let's write that down.
Yeah, early on, Kevin, Crest was up like 15-6.
Yeah, by almost 10. I thought it was about 10 points.
So 8 seconds, it's going to end it, yep.
That's going to do it here for the girls' game at Crest High School. We're going to take a quick break at KTC, about a 3-minute break. We'll be back ready for the pregame show for the boys' game in just a few minutes here on KTCbroadcasting.com.
The Dodge Big Finish 2017 is underway at Marburger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Shelby. Get up to $4,000 total cash allowance on the new 2017 Dodge Journey. Get up to $3,750 total cash allowance on the new 2017 Dodge Challenger equipped with a big V8 engine. Check it out at Marburger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. See them for all the details during the Dodge Big Finish 2017. Marburger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, 1310 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name. and treat you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
The Orange Opportunity Sales Event is underway at Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Come in now and ask about 0% financing for 84 months on select Kubota tractors with a big 6-year warranty. Come on in for all the details and don't miss it. The Orange Opportunity Sales Event underway now at Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive off the Oak Grove Road and Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain. Campers Inn in Kings Mountain presents their second annual holiday bike drive. Camping out for kids December 8th, 9th, and 10th. Campers Inn has partnered with the Kings Mountain Police Department to collect new bikes for the children in our community. They are hoping to collect from 150 to 200 new bikes, from toddlers to teens. And they do all the work. Just bring your unassembled bike and they'll put it together for you. You can help make Christmas brighter for a child this year. Plan now to participate in the second annual Camping Out for Kids Holiday Bike Drive, December 8th, 9th, and 10th at Campers Inn, Highway 161 South at I-85 in Kings Mountain.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff?
Don't miss the 20% off sales event going on now at Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. It's time to save big money on in-stock units. They've got to go to make room for more inventory. Prices have been slashed. Don't let this special event slip you by, and you can even save more with your X plan. Come into Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby for all the details. The 20% off sales event going on now at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at ClassicFordShelby.com. The Honda Ride Red sales event is underway at Honda of Shelby. Now's the time to get a great deal on your next Honda motorcycle or power sport product with special financing offers like up to $100 factory to dealer incentives on select models and financing as low as 2.99%, or get up to $1,500 in bonus bucks and financing as low as 1.99%. Come in for all the details during the Honda Ride Red sales event at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
And good evening and welcome back to Renato Automobile's live broadcast of Crest Chargers basketball against the Stuart Cramer Storm. Welcome tonight. Our first HD broadcast. Steve's back in the studio watching. Let's wave at him. Jock, I'm going to get you on camera for just a second. Let's say hello to our intern. Wave at Steve and everybody at home. Hello, Steve. But we're getting ready for basketball here. Should have a pretty good matchup between these two teams. Tom, there's some size out here on the court for this Stuart Cramer Storm.
I was looking at some of these guys. They looks like they're going 6'4", 6'5". This kid, the red-headed kid here, looks like he's about 6'6". They got some size out here.
Yes, sir. They come into the game today 3 and 4, Tom. Okay, that fixes it on all of them. And in Crest, though, Tom, 0 and 6. These teams struggling here a little bit earlier on. Both teams are 0 and 1 in the conference. They had conference games this week, folks. The conference started this week. Here's the scores so far. I guess these are Tuesday scores, Tom. 12-12. Is that right?
That'd be right. Yeah.
So Kings Mountain beat Stuart Cramer 72-64. So, Kings Mountain's got a pretty good team. Cramer losing to them. Only 8 shows that is in the game there. Burns struggled at home against Ashbrook. Tom, you said those Green Wave looking pretty good.
Well, yeah, they don't quite have as much size as Stuart Cramer does, but boy, are they fast, they're athletic. I think they had about 5 or 6 dunks against Burns, so you better watch out. They like to get it up and down the court. You better bring your track shoes, play Ashbrook.
Hunter Huss lost to North Gaston the other night. So it's 65-58. Maybe North Gaston's got more than what we usually think. And Huss is usually a pretty good team, football and basketball. So we'll see what we got them coming up in a couple weeks. We'll have them on the schedule here on KTC. Also, let's look across these Crest Chargers just fell by 7 the other night here at home against the Forest View Jaguars, 56-49. Next game's up for everybody, 12-16. That will be Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Huss will be at Shelby Saturday, Collins Hill at Forest View, and then Burns at Shelby on Monday night. So Shelby's making up some of those these earlier non-conference games maybe that we might have missed from football and the weather last week. You're listening to the Bill Shuford Heating and Air Stadium pregame show. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Tom Cinefani. We've got the Stuart Cramer Storm against the Crest Chargers. We want to welcome Tom. This is our first, I think, might be our first Cramer basketball game. I'm not 100% sure in the KTC family. I don't know if we had them in a playoff game or not over here. I can't remember. Maybe we may have had one at Kings Mountain, but we do know this is our first HD broadcast and for KTC basketball, and we're so happy for you Gaston County folks that are watching tonight and will be watching in the future on YouTube. As always, this replay will be on YouTube. So glad to have some good basketball here. Live from Crest. We're going to take another break here on the pregame show. We're going to have the starters coming up. Mr. Cinefani rounded those up for us. We're going to talk more standings and more. We'll have the national anthem and everything else coming up here on KTC Broadcast. We'll be back in 3 minutes on KTC. No, you're right.
It's the Yamaha Revving the Holiday Sales Event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Get low financing for a limited time, like 1.99% APR finance and 2.99% APR financing. Coming in for all the details. For a full lineup, visit the website at ncfullthrottle.com. But better yet, come on by and save big during the Revving the Holiday Sales Event going on now at Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 in Gastonia. It's Happy Honda Days at Renato Honda in Shelby. Come on in now. Renato Honda is a proud sponsor of Toys for Tots. Right now, you can get 0% financing on all 2017 models. Honda Accords as low as $299 a month. Honda Civics as low as $199 a month. And Honda Fits as low as $149 a month. See Renato Honda for all the details. And don't miss Happy Honda Days going on now at Renato Honda at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at RenatoHonda.com. Do you know what Putnam Distributors sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. It's the Echo National Big Fall Savings Sale at Shelby Hardware, 506 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. An Echo handheld leaf blower, now only $189.95 after your $30 instant rebate. An Echo curved shaft trimmer, just $189.95 after your $30 instant rebate. Ask about 5-year consumer warranty and the 2-year commercial warranty. Power on and on and on with an Echo during the Echo National Big Fall Savings Event at Shelby Hardware, 506 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Think your dream home is out of reach? Think again. At Silverpoint Homes in Lincoln, they provide quality custom construction and the luxury amenities you want at an exceptional value. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or an empty nester looking to downsize, we have the perfect home for you. Visit SilverpointHomes.com to learn more or stop by our Lincoln and Sales Center to tour our model homes. Let our friendly staff help you visualize your dream. Silverpoint Homes, making your dream home a reality. New models now on display. Silverpoint Homes, East Main Street, Lincoln. You could be the next satisfied customer at SNR Sales in Shelby. Come in now and check out the huge selection of late model, pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. And with a low down payment, you could be riding today. Come in for all the details, and chances are you'll be the next satisfied customer from SR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Online at srautosales.com. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 10 to 2 on Saturday. That's SNR Auto Sales.
And good evening and welcome back to Crest High School Ed Peeler Gymnasium on the campus of Crest.
Ed Peeler's over there. He's here tonight.
He's got his name on the stadium, and he just walks in. Do you think he's got to have a pass to get in here, Tom?
Let's hope not. Wouldn't surprise me by today's
I was about
standards.
to say, I'm pretty sure though there's somebody that's going to check him at the door. Ain't they?
Everything's so insane.
What do you think, Jock? You got your name on the gym. You should be able to walk in without a pass. She said she hopes so.
Well, the Stuart Cramer baseball coach, the baseball stadium at Hunter Huss is named after him.
Oh, okay.
The coach said, so when he goes to Hunter Huss, he plays in his field, it's named after him.
What's his name?
Radford.
Terry Radford.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Coach Radford, his name's in Hunter Huss.
He did a wonderful job on that baseball field at Huss while he was over. I haven't been over to Cramer yet, but he and I even asked him. He got some Mahaffey tips from him. He took care of that. Tom, I guess the national anthem is for the girls and the boys game. So we don't. So we did that for both schools. We're about to have the tip-off. Tom, starters real quick for the Stuart Cramer Storm. Number 2, Desiree Molden. Number 5, Zatavius Morrell. 21, John Griffin. 23, Zach Glenn. And 33, Dylan Collins. Tip will go to Cramer to start this game. We'll get to the Crest Stars in just a moment. Number 5, Dontrell Smith. Number 15, Chase Bergen. Number 30, Jason Ray. Number 34, Jordan Brooks. And number 40, Trey Burton. And that brings us to high school basketball. Crest starts off in a 1-2 zone. Cramer attacks. And we got to travel. So the first turnover of the game will be assigned to the Cramer Storm.
Yeah, it was good defense by Crest, good discipline. And they caused a turnover, one pass too many for Stuart Cramer.
Crest brings the ball up top of the key. 34 handles it. Jordan Brooks gives it over to Ray. Ray back to the point guard. Smith steps back, not quite a 3. Shot is off. Rebound is number 2 for Stuart Cramer with a rebound, and it's stolen. There's another turnover from Stuart Cramer. Jason Ray takes it. Jason Ray misses the layup, and Stuart Cramer, number 21, gets the rebound.
Three-pointer no good there, rebounded by 34. For Crest, that's Brooks.
Top of the key, Smith. Smith over to Bergen. Bergen, he swings back top of the key. He pulls a maybe close to a 3 near the top of the key, but I think it was a 2 just inside, and the ball goes out of bounds as 15 misses the 2-point shot. The ball goes out of bounds.
Crest 0 for 3 from the field, Kevin. Not a great start. It's going to take them a little while to get warmed up.
Nope.
And they're having a hard time handling the ball around the perimeter. See a lot of bobbles there, maybe a little bit of nerves. There's the basket. Number 30 scores a layup.
That's Jason Ray with the scoop and the score. Pass down to the corner. For 3 from Cramer, no good. Number 2 with the 3. Crest gets the rebound. Jordan Brooks, his second board of the night. Pushes it up. 15, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Stuart Cramer. Out comes number 5, Mitchell with the board. Swings across. Oh, throws it right to me and Tom. It was a great pass. I was wide open. Bad thing is I was standing out of bounds, and I can't shoot from over here. Another turnover from Cramer. I think that's their 3rd turnover, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Now, I got them for 2 turnovers. They might be 3.
It is.
Okay.
So you go ahead and put that mark down.
Okay. So they're just a little. Both teams a little shaky. As I think they got it for a foul there. I thought it was an offensive foul for a second.
I think
He made a symbol like it was an offensive foul.
He did.
Yeah, he did. 34 fouls on 34 for Crest. First team foul for the Chargers. And we've played 2 minutes here. It's been some pretty shaky basketball. All those big, tall guys for Stuart Cramer.
They didn't even start.
They didn't start them.
33 inside with the miss. Gets his own rebound and scores.
That's Collins, I believe.
Yep, Dylan Collins. 6'3", senior, 185. Crossover Mitchell. Nice little cross. Kicks it out. Ray in the corner. Shot is blocked. And rebound, Stuart Cramer. Cramer pushes it up. Layup, number 5 is good.
That's Morrell for Stuart Cramer with the easy layup.
The assist from Desiree Molden, and the score is 4-2. Stuart Cramer Storm.
Crest still trying to run a little weave at the top of the key. And Stuart Cramer's defending that pretty well, Kevin.
Ray takes it down low. He gets it stolen. 23 pushes it. Oh, might have got away with a travel, but he gets the and one. No, it just rolls off. Number 5 with the Zatavius Morrell.
It was a nice move. He did a good job of shielding the defender with his body and rolled it off his fingertips. Just couldn't get it to go down.
Turnovers 3-1 right now. Free throw, no good from Zytavius Morrell.
So after almost 3 minutes, we're still at 4-2. So both teams a little cold starting out.
Rebounds are 4-2 as well. Cramer over Crest. Only got 1 assist so far. And we got another quick foul. That's going to be on 40. That's on Trey Burton, the 6'3" center.
So Cramer's going to keep possession. A little bit more than 5 minutes left to go. It's 4-2. A lot of just kind of passes don't look real crisp yet, Kevin, as a three-pointer no good.
Well, rebound 15 stolen. So turnover by Crest. And number 2 takes it and he gets fouled.
Just a lot of the passes around the perimeter don't look, real crisp, real confident right now. And that's kind of messing up the offensive rhythm, really, for both teams, Kevin.
One of the things early on in high school basketball is both teams kind of figure out what defense you're playing, what offense, what offense we're running, what works, what doesn't work. Depends how much the coaches also, coach those types of things. Are we running our man offense? We run our zone offense. Some teams switch it up, some teams don't. I've been on a team, Tom, where you got every pass is pretty much orchestrated. And I've also been on a team where we didn't even run plays. We just passed and screened away or passed and screened the ball.
Those free throws, by the way, brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy. Both are good. Turnover by Crest again, Kevin.
Dontrell Smith, the point guard for Crest, 5'5", 110, just threw it to the Cramer bench. Trying to make a play, really didn't need to. Just could have just swung the pass and been okay, like Tom said, just nice crisp pass.
Yep.
Number 2 with a miss. 33 with a rebound and the score. Dylan Collins gets the 2, put back. We got a timeout, Crest on the floor. 30 seconds, 30-second timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds on the break.
Thinking about you, Cadillac? The time has never been better than now at Renato Cadillac Buick GMC in Shelby. How about 0% financing for 72 months on the all-new 2017 Cadillac sedans and the new 2017 Cadillac Escalades. And 0% financing for 60 months on the new 2017 Cadillac XT5. Come in for all the details at Renato Cadillac Buick GMC at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at RenatoCadillac.com.
10 from the field. And Crest is 1 of 6.
Welcome back to Crest High School. 4:31 to play. 8-2. Stuart Cramer leads in the first quarter. Jalen Ray crossed half court. Cramer's went to kind of a man defense now. Tipped around, and it went out of bounds. It'll be off Crest. Another turnover for the Chargers. 7 turnovers total in the game. Ooh, number 21 maybe bleeding or something on his face, or lost it. Is it a contact, Jock, you think?
Not sure.
Or is his nose hit? I can't tell if it's his nose or contact. He's going to go out the door.
Crest 1 of 6 from the field. 4 turnovers in the first 3 minutes. Not even 3. Well, about 3 minutes, 40 seconds of the game.
Asking for a towel. He must have a bloody nose, Tom. We got to set him off the side and check on him for a minute. 4:21 to play. 8-2. Cramer over Crest so far. 4 fouls on the Chargers. None on the Cramer Storm. As I got a little blood on the floor stuff. All right, let's take a quick break. I think. I'll see what they're going to do. You don't have that much time, Tom, to replace somebody, do you? Or what it,
I'm not sure what they're doing. There's supposed to be a reasonable.
I think they get some off the floor. They just got some blood on the floor. We was thinking about.
I'm just shocked at all those tall guys that Stuart Cramer had in warm-ups, and none of them are in the starting lineup. Maybe they're in coach's doghouse. I don't know.
Well, looking on the bench, it only looks like 5 people on the bench, Tom, and there's like 20 of them warming up.
Well, Coach Sloan told me that
everybody plays.
Everybody plays. So the delay here is to.
He didn't have JV guys warming up in the pre-games, did he?
I don't think
it looked like a whole lot more that was out there than I see on the bench right now. Maybe not. They're still checking on him. Got his nose plugged, and we're going to be ready to play. He's not coming back in. Number 24 just came in the ball game for the Stuart Cramer Storm. That's Kendall Carr. 6'4" sophomore, Tom. He might have some room to grow.
Yeah, that's a big old kid, man.
Free throws tonight brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy Scoreboard. Of course, as always, Medical Arts Pharmacy Scoreboard.
And then Stuart Cramer trying to move it around, reverse. They've been reversing the ball nicely in the half-court offense. Sets up a three-pointer, but no good.
Crest in the zone, rebound. Jason Ray, he kicks up to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to find somebody in the middle, and he gets the ball knocked out of bounds. Nope, they saved, and then Kings Mountain kicked. Cramer kicks it. I thought Cramer kicked it out of bounds. I think they missed that call. So Crest turns the ball over again, and the point guard is going to be coming out now. It's about 3 turnovers in a row for him.
Yeah, 5 turnovers, 1 for 6 for the field for the Chargers. They've got to get something going offensively, or this is going to be a long night.
Tom Smith is a sophomore, starting sophomore, 5'5", 110 for Crest. You know, you're going to have some turnovers starting a sophomore on the varsity basketball court. 21 just checked in. That's Namari Borders. And 42 for Crest, Jaden Merritt.
43. I have him as 43. Is that his number, 42?
Yeah, 42. That's
okay.
what. Yeah.
Okay, I had 43. I'm going to change that. Merritt, 42.
Number 10's also in the ball game, Grayson Magruder, the senior.
So trying a little different lineup. Coach Zielinski trying to get this offense to settle down and quit turning the ball over.
Deep three.
So
he dribbled out of bounds and missed the call. Number 23 with a rebound and the score, Zach Glenn. Number 2 missed the 3, Molden. Glenn went back up strong, but I think he might have dribbled the ball out of bounds, and the rest missed that one.
Another turnover for the Chargers. Wide open in the corner.
As Molden misses another 3. He's missed quite a few shots so far. Rebound Crest. Crest turns it over again.
7 turnovers now.
Pass
and then Stuart Cramer's going to return the favor. Just some really, just not real crisp basketball starting out here. A lot of errant passes. They just look, I guess the best way I would describe it, Kevin, is they just look uncomfortable.
Well, at least they look good in HD right now. Another turnover from Crest. Still by number 23, Glenn, and he lays it in.
And another timeout.
Full timeout for Crest. We'll be right back. 2:53, 12-2 Cramer.
Thinking about a new Cadillac? The time has never been better than now at Renato Cadillac Buick GMC in Shelby. How about 0% financing for 72 months on the all-new 2017 Cadillac sedans and the new 2017 Cadillac Escalade, and get 0% financing for 60 months on the new 2017 Cadillac XT5. Come in for all the details at Renato Cadillac Buick GMC at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at RenatoCadillac.com.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look. DKDS Macron. Yes, I've seen it before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time. One of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail.
Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, Stuart Cramer set up a little press there, but Crest inbounds the ball, drew the foul, and now they back out of. It's the same situation, but they back out of it. So I like Stuart Cramer pressing in that situation. I mean, you have a team that's having a hard time holding on to the ball. You had another opportunity to set the press, but Stuart Cramer decides not to. And now Crest running their half-court offense, swinging the ball around, and I believe that's number 30, Ray, with the basketball. Going to fire up a 3. That one's not close, but finished off by 42, Merritt.
I want to welcome our WLON Lincoln County listeners right now as they work on some technical issues over at Lincoln tonight. They're getting ready for East Lincoln in basketball. We're here in the first quarter. Just started early. We usually start a little bit earlier than Lincoln County does. Here in Cleveland County, I'm Kevin Hastings along with Tom Sinofani. Cramer Storm lead 12-4 I said 14-2. Got those two mixed up staring at the board. 12-4, the Storm have led. Crest having problems, Tom, just completing passes and not turning the ball over.
Yeah, we got 8 turnovers, and they're 2 of 7 from the field.
We used to have our goal when I played high school basketball was 10 or less turnovers.
You know, they're going to break that. What a great block there.
Pass up to Ray. Ray lays it up and good. 34, Jordan Brooks with the block and the rebound, and he pushes up. Ray ends up getting the 2 on the other end, 12-6.
And that's what you want to do when you're struggling with your half-court set, is create that secondary break opportunity. And it was a nice outlet pass to Ray, as that shot's not close by number 24, Carr. And what do we got on the other end? I think Crest is going to maintain possession of the ball here. Substitutions for Crest into the game are 23 and 14. And that's going to be Surratt and Craig into the ball game. There's a lot of guys have appeared in this ball game so far. 12-6, about $1:23 left to go first quarter.
Cramer in the man-to-man, cutter to the lane, layup blocked.
It was a nice play, but the shot wasn't there.
21 with a miss, 42 with a miss, rebound by 23. He has a miss. 21, 23, and 42, all with misses in that sequence. Cramer.
So 0 for 3 is not what you want to, you know, Crest getting after the ball, getting some rebounds, but just continue to struggle offensively.
Number 11 now in the game for the Storm. He shoots and misses. Rebound 23, Surratt. Surratt pushes it up the court. To the hole.
Wow.
We got a foul called. Number 10, Grayson Magruder took it to the hole. We're going to have a foul here. Let's see who we got it on. This will be the second foul on the Stuart Cramer Storm. 32 with his first foul.
I think he sort of got bailed out there, Kevin. He looked wild and out of control, but drew the foul. And now that's 10 at the line. Magruder is going to shoot a pair. Hits the first.
12-7 Storm.
Remember, those free throws are brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy.
Give them a call today, 704-538-3021.
Cans them both. Nice-looking free throws there by Magruder. And now Molden's going to bring it up for Stuart Cramer. 40 seconds left to go. Don't know if they're going to hold for one as they're going to move the ball around. It was Truesdale with it. Now he swings it over. And entry pass inside, back outside. Good ball movement by Cramer. Wide open is number 32.
Josh Beck.
Beck.
Molden with the assist. Only the second assist of the game total.
Well, that was great ball movement by Cramer. You know, they kept extending the Crest defense and found Beck wide open. Shot no good.
21
rebound blocked.
21 misses the 2, 14 with a rebound for Crest. Folks, they're running so many people in right now.
It's hard for us to keep up with the names.
We're trying to trying to learn the starters, and then as soon as we do, they put in 5 more fresh kids.
Both coaches are a little upset, I think, so they're trying some different lineups as the ball's in with 8 seconds to go.
6.
As
5.
21, Borders is with it. He drives. It's a nice move, but Borders misses the shot. Will count if it goes, and
Glenn.
23, it's going to go on the stat sheet as a missed 3. So that brings the end of the first quarter, and the Crest Chargers find themselves with only a 6-point deficit. Despite as bad as they've played, they're only down 6. We're going to take a commercial break, Kevin?
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
1 minute commercial break. Okay, thank you.
If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit are here for you, transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation for professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. Cleveland County Transit offers a big city-style bus service in a small van with 34 stops in Shelby. For more information, call Cleveland County Transit at 704-482-6465 for more information. Here's Mark Carter with Carter Chevrolet of Shelby.
I am proud to announce GM employee pricing on all the remaining 2017 Silverados we have in stock, plus rebates and special incentives on top of the rebates. You can easily save over $10,000 on every Silverado we have in stock. We have more inventory on the lot than we ever have before.
Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at CarterChevyofShelby.com.
Borders, top of the key, swings it around. Cramer still in the man. 14, Jamal Craig now top of the key. They're doing a little weave at the top. It looks like they don't have much of nothing organized on that. As 14 drives, going to be knocked out of bounds. Craig knocks the ball out of bounds off his feet. 32, Josh Beck had a hand on it.
It's like Kramer's trying to trap over there. The top of the key.
Yep. Stolen. Here comes Molden for the layup. Good.
Nice play. Nice play by Molden. Stole it and scored.
Molden gave Borders a look. He actually might have even undercut him a little bit. So he gave him a little look. Wasn't too happy about that. No call. Top of the key for Crest.
Molden's all over the place.
3 no good. And the ball gets tipped out of bounds. And it's off Cramer. And we'll have mass substitutions.
Yeah, we're sorry if we can't get all the names. It just happens too fast.
Well,
we need a third guy here.
These folks are the benches are deep, Tom.
Yes, they are, or they're being used.
Borders top of the key. Nice little crossover, looking for something to go. 42 drives, and he's fouled. If they call it, they do. 42, Jaden Merritt on the drive.
It was pretty good there, you know. Stuart Cramer again trying to trap, and then Crest was able to find the open man. They're going to give him foul shots on that.
Yeah, he had left his feet.
Looked like maybe he was still on the ground, but they're going to give
the lefty with a nice smooth shot. They still ain't put up the number who fouled. I see a 33 up there, the last one, so I'm going to go ahead and give him that one too.
And remember, these free throws are brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy, and both are good.
Nailed both of them.
Good job, something positive for Crest. And really, as bad as they played, Kevin, they're only down 6. Now Crest trying to trap at the top of the key, and look at this, it created a turnover, and ball's on the ground, and we're going to get a loose ball foul. I think that's going to go at Crest. They're going to get Craig with a loose ball foul, I think.
Folks, listen.
No, they're not. Who did they call the foul on?
23 was the last thing on the board, so that's Glenn.
They're going to get Stuart Cramer on the foul, so that's going to be a turnover for Cramer.
For you folks listening on WLON 1050 AM, we're going to switch over in just a second. Glenn with a steal, and the Euro step, and the layup. Another Crest turnover, Tom.
He was so surprised. He looked back. He's like, am I this open? and got a score. I've got Crest for 9 turnovers. That might be one short.
Euro step from Borders. He airballs it. Rebound number 5, Morel. They push it. Molden goes up strong, and he's fouled on the layup.
Yeah, he's in the act of shooting there, so he's going to go to the line for, once again, some Falston Pharmacy free throws. 18-10. Stuart Cramer with an 8-point lead. We got 6.5 to go in the second quarter.
We've lost our Lincoln County fans. See, for you Cleveland County fans, you're all by yourself right now. So we got Gaston County fans listening to the Cramer Storm with another free throw by Molden. He's pretty aggressive, point guard for this Cramer outfit.
And he's 3 for 3 from the line.
He's 0 for 3 from 3, I think, though, isn't he?
Yeah. So second free throw on the way, and it's good. Up close and personal with one of our officials there.
He's about to sit on my lap.
He was.
6:28 to go, 20-10. The Cramer Storm lead Crest here at Crest Ed Peeler Gymnasium with Ed Peeler in the house.
Yep. So Crest going to swing. Craig got away with moving that pivot foot there.
Yeah, he did.
But that's hard to call.
22 now in the game to Sean Hall.
Craig with a nice drive and score that time, Kevin.
Here comes Molden all the way down the court. He lays it in, and good layup, up and in. Nice shot by Molden.
So as Crest has their best offensive set of the game, and that one dropped, or they're going to call that foul on the floor. No continuation in high school ball. That was a nice play by that was Borders.
Yeah, Borders took it strong, got the ball up in the air. Anywhere else, probably other than high school basketball, is probably counted.
Yeah, Brooks is coming in for Crest, big 34.
Dontrell Smith back in the game, starting point guard.
He's coming in for Merritt. And now Crest trying to inbounds. And again, sloppy, Kevin.
And they're going to get a wide open layup.
They're going to wide open layup out of it.
Cramer turned their back, and Craig took it to the rack. defense got to keep your head on a swivel and pay attention. Mulder gets away with a travel double teamed in the corner, finds a beautiful pass on the baseline, and it's missed, though, by Robert Truesdale.
I thought Truesdale got pushed. They didn't call it. Wide open three there. Cans it. That's Smith.
Timeout on the floor. I'll tell you what it is in just a second. It's 22-17. Crest making a comeback.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike the big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name and treats you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
Restart it, they're not back. Hey, welcome back. 5:30, 22-17 to play here in the second quarter. Both teams have 5 fouls.
And Crest has hit their last couple of shots, and this quarter shooting a lot better. They're 3 of 5, plus they've hit a couple of free throws. So starting to settle in. It's only a 5-point Cramer lead. Ball's on the ground, in danger of being stolen.
Off his hip.
And it looks like, it's going to be another Stuart Cramer turnover. That's number, I got him for 6, Kevin.
What makes you mad, Tommy, you know, we were talking a little earlier as a coach, is that you call a play and then you turn it over in the play. That was, that was a play call. The first 2 passes, very orchestrated, and then he just couldn't handle it and dribble it off your feet trying to make a play. Smith, top of the key now for the Crest Chargers. Can double team top of the key, but he goes from deep.
Why not?
Makes it.
Why not? He's hit his last 2 threes, 2 in this quarter. And Crest within 2, Kevin.
Cramer to the corner, back up top of the court. Glenn going against the zone defense. Molden in the corner, no good. Rebound goes to Crest Chargers, number 5 of the rebound. Out and running, Chargers with a layup and 1. Number 22 with a lay-in, Deshaun Hall.
So the basket's good, and the Crest Chargers are a free throw away, a Falston Pharmacy free throw away from taking their first lead of this game, Kevin. I don't know. Stuart Cramer just kind of on the offensive end. They look like Crest at the beginning of the game. They're starting to turn the ball over. They look a little confused. Passes aren't real good. They're taking some unnecessary threes, in my opinion. And they've let Crest in the ball game.
It's a tie game, and Crest has a chance to take the lead right now.
And they do.
Does. Crest, the Cramer coaches can't be happy at all. Coach Brad Sloan in the gang over there after not blowing them. I guess they did blow the lead earlier.
They were up by 8.
Yeah. Inside pass, nice entry pass. Number 21 gets a
shot.
Oh,
that's a cheapie.
Ooh, got a shot.
That's a cheapie.
The word block, Tom, was coming out of my mouth. I said, got a shot. Foul call. Josh Griffin takes it strong, but they're going to get
Magruder, which I don't know about that one. Well, it is Christmas. Maybe the refs feel a little generous.
That's on Trey Burton, his second. Team 6. Both teams have 6 fouls. As 21, John Griffin misses his first free throw. Now, Griffin went out earlier. He got hit in the nose. We don't know if it's an elbow or hand or ball or what he got hit with.
Missed them both.
Rebound to Trey Burton. Burton gets it out to Smith. Here comes Smith. He's made 2 threes in a row. Looking for something, finds a cutter, and he doesn't find the cutter. Throws another turnover. Smith's probably got about 4 or 5 turnovers right now. Here comes Molden. Molden finds the corner. Great pass for the assist, and Molden with an assist. Finds 33. Collins for the jumper.
That was a nice play. Stuart Cramer needed that basket to calm them down. Now Crest back on the attack, and ooh, another little cheapie there, Kevin, as that's going to put Crest in the bonus, I believe.
33. That's going to be Dylan Collins.
And that is a 1-and-1.
And it's definitely a 1-on-1. That's going to be 14's going to the line. Jamal Craig for the Crest Chargers, who find themselves down 1 right now.
But Crest will take that. I think that they're calling it tight, really tight. A lot of these little bumps getting called as Craig cans the first Falston Pharmacy free throw.
Tell you what, Craig's done a good job off the bench, Tom. I got him down for 3 rebounds. He's got how many points over there? 5 now?
I got him 5, and Crest 4 for 4 from the line in this quarter. Make it 5 for 5.
25-24 lead now for the Chargers. 3:50 to play. Ball in the corner. 3-point shot off the side of the backboard. Rebound. Craig gets his 4th rebound off the bench.
Who shot that? 30?
20.
20. That was York, and maybe a little nerves. He's just coming to the games, but hit the side of the backboard. And Smith got a little move on him. And it goes
fast.
to Magruder's hands.
Jumper.
Then takes the shot. Cans it.
40. Trey Burton drops the. I don't know who Magruder is, but I got Trey Burton.
I'm sorry, Burton. I've been saying Magruder. That's Burton. Check that. Apologies to his mom.
Trey Burton with the jumper.
And then a 3-pointer.
Magruder's number 10.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
Molden with a 3. He's got to be related to the T. Burton clan. He looks a lot like his. No, T. Burton was the accomplished golfer. I think he's still the coach over at Gardner-Webb.
Craig with the ball in the wing, drives towards the middle. Floater. Good for Craig.
Both offenses starting to settle in a little bit, Kevin.
Cramer pushes the ball real quick. Molden with a 3. He misses it. Ball goes flying out of bounds. Almost takes out the ref with him.
I'll tell you what, Molden is not shy. He is putting it up.
He's got about the greenest of green lights. About half. Tom's right, point guard for this Crest Chargers outfit. Number 5 right in front of us. That's
He's
Dontrell
1
Smith.
for 6 from 3-point range.
Yeah. It's about that time to start cooling him off on that. He's a really good athlete, and I like the way that Cramer moves the ball on a made basket.
It's a good entry pass. Didn't look to score. Nice move there. 3-pointer on the way. Dances around, won't go.
The rebound goes to Molden. Here comes Molden. He's got 3 rebounds and 3 assists. He takes it in, gets his shot blocked by number 34, Jordan Brooks from behind. Here comes Jamal Craig. Craig, top of the key. Tries to go right, crosses his own ankles up. Crest saves the ball, and we got a foul call as number 34 gets fouled going to the line. Jordan Brooks going to the line. Looks like it's going to be on number 21, John Griffin of the Storm.
So that's Jones into the game, number 12. He's been active. He's getting his first action.
That's their 8th foul.
And 34 hits the first. That's Brooks.
I'm going to have to, at halftime time, we're going to check on the fouls.
Falston Pharmacy free throw again. Good. And Crest has its largest lead at 3, Kevin, as they have come storming back on the Storm. And that one, that must have grazed the iron.
Yeah, barely. Rebound 22. He's now in the ball game. He's the biggest man on the floor, 6'6" junior. When we were watching earlier in warm-ups, throwing it down.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to try too hard to throw it down, does he?
No. And they try the entry pass, and it's going to be stolen away. Another turnover for the Storm. Smith brings it back up.
Craig takes it under, gets his shot blocked. They're going to call the foul, and Craig will go to the line.
He got bailed out there. He looked a little out of control.
33 with another foul, Tom. That's his 3rd. Dylan Collins of the Stuart Cramer Storm. He's going to have to come out.
Collins came off the bench. I don't believe he was a starter.
Yes, he was a starter.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, check that. He is a starter.
Well, it also makes you wonder with 2 fouls here and the 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. It's first half. You got a deep bench anyway. Well, why is he in the ball game right now?
Yeah, good question.
23, Zach Glenn. He's got 2 fouls too. I don't know if he's still in the game right now. I'm looking around. It doesn't look like it. Shot, was that no good?
No good. Now after hitting their first 5 or 6, check that 6. Crest has missed their last 2 free throws.
30-27.
So Crest up 3, looking to build on their lead. As they've come back, they struggled early. And Craig cans the second Falston Pharmacy free throw.
Montrell Smith has now entered the game. We have Montrell and Dontrell Smith, both 5'5" and 5'6" sophomores. Tom, you think they're related?
Good chance.
The twins are up at the top of the key, along with Brooks. Number 12, Austin Jones in the basketball game with number 24, Corey Hagler.
Good ball movement by Cramer creates that layup, Kevin.
Yep, nice drive by Zatavius Morrell with a layup. Bureau step around on the baseline. Montrell Smith, top of the key. He goes around the 6'6" man, finds Brooks underneath. Pump fake, up, foul. And we'll go to the line again. Brooks is just drawing fouls left and right.
See, but that was a good move by Brooks. If you saw, he got his man in the air and then drew the contact, so that was a good post move.
Good feet work.
It was. It was. I mean, the way he moved his feet and got his man to jump and then created the contact. He's struggling from the line a little bit. That Boston Pharmacy free throw off the mark.
Got to follow through, Tom. Watch the free throw shooters. The ones if they're going backwards before the ball's in, they're not following through.
Yeah. And that would look better, but he's only 1 of 4 from the line.
Molden, top of the key, finds a pass in the corner, but
touched by Brooks
knocks it out. Yep.
So Crest up 2 with about 53 seconds left to go. Second quarter.
31-29. Chargers lead the Storm.
Storm's had some success here in the half-court game, and they've moved the ball.
Molden with the ball top of the key, swings it over to York. York turns the ball over by Smith, gets the steal.
Where's the bounce pass? I've got Stuart Cramer for 8 turnovers. And almost turned over by Crest.
Smith, great pass.
Entry pass.
Montrell Smith started off with a bad game, and Dontrell Smith started off with a bad game, and he's turned it around so far here in the second quarter, and he's got Crest Chargers with a 4-point lead.
So that last basket was 24. Hagler got it. And then 24 for Stuart Cramer gets a bucket. That's Carr.
Only the 4th assist for the Cramer Storm. I got 3 assists for Crest, all from Dontrell Smith. 24 pulls the jumper, and he gets a shot blocked. 24 gets the shot blocked. Here comes 5. Gets the dunk in. Well, at the buzzer, number 5, Zatavius Murrow. So we'll be back in just a few minutes on KTCbroadcasting.com for halftime.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston. And the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. $600 down delivers. That's right, $600 down delivers at Blanton Cars in Shelby. If you're looking for the best deal on pre-owned vehicles, come to Blanton Cars and pay $600 down on selected vehicles. Blanton Cars makes car buying simple. All you need is proof of residence and income. Buy here, pay here at Blanton Cars in Shelby. Visit one of the 2 locations, 325 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 1711 Easton Boulevard in Shelby. Online at BlantonCars.com. The Light Up the Holiday Sales event is underway at Renato Kia in Shelby. Come in now, save some big money. Take a look at a 2017 Kia Forte, priced at just $11,715. Or how about a 2017 Kia Sorento, priced at only $19,400. And a 2017 Kia Soul Plus, priced at only $19,700. And get your oil and filter changed on Saturdays for only $19.50. And that includes a free multi-point inspection. All during the holiday sales event at Renato Kia at Renato Auto Mall. 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at RenatoKia.com. Buy from the originator, not the imitator. Before you buy your next set of tires, check around and compare, and you'll find the best prices at Okies Tire and Recap in Shelby. With name brands like Goodyear, Mastercraft, Michelin, Yokohama, Firestone, GT Radio, Dura, and more. Plus, Okies has used tires too, and road service is available, and they'll rotate and balance your tires for the lifetime of your tire. Okies Tire and Recapping, 800 West Warren Street in Shelby, Cleveland County's hometown dealer for over 39 years.
The Train Comfort Specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. the unstoppable train comfort specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
S&M Sports Shop is now your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. The team at S&M, Mike, Suzanne, Luke, Shannon, Dale, Ken, Darren, Dennis, and Charlie, is now your team outfitter for all local schools and whatever sport you play. They have leather jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop, located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike the big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name and treats you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm Body Paint. Your buddies slathered me from face to feet, crafting the word defense across the canvas of your bellies. But now, you're driving to the game and realizing you might be allergic to me. Your eyes water, swell, and can you even see that stop sign? So get Allstate.
Call Shelby Allstate agent Damian Scott today at 704-484-3463 or drop by Damian's office at 404 Cherryville Road, Shelby. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. For the best pizza in town, it's got to be Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory in Shelby, located at 1011 Grove Street, just off Highway 74 Bypass East. It's fun for the entire family at Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory. Call or stop by and let Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory take care of your takeout and catering needs. You'll find specialty pizzas, including liver mush pizza and bacon cheeseburger pizza, Philly cheesesteak, subs, and wings. And delivery is available for all catering orders. And they offer discount rates for schools and churches. Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grover Street, off Highway 74 East in Shelby. Open 7 days a week.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
If it's time to spruce up your home, then head to Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. Make your home look like new. See the new display of Larson doors, plus stair spindles by Crown Heritage. And for those patios and porch areas, Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby has Trex flooring. Put it down and forget it. Plus all the tools you'll need if you're a do-it-yourselfer. Your home projects begin and end with a stop at Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Airwood Street in Shelby.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff?
And then reheat it so you can eat it. Welcome back to Crest High School and the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. It's 33-33 halftime. Cramer Storm and the Crest Chargers here in our first KTC Broadcasting HD broadcast of high school basketball. We're so proud and happy to bring that to you folks here in KTC land. I'm Kevin Hastings with Tom Cinefani. Jock Anderson is our in-stadium producer. Steve Robay is our in-studio producer back at the station, making sure Smoke and the gang are okay over there in Lincoln. And, folks, we got 2 other games on the broadcast tonight. You're listening right now to the Hendricks Appliance of Shelby halftime shows on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 704-487-7846. Give them a call today for your appliances and mattress needs. But right now, was talking about on the other KTC broadcasting shows tonight, we've got Thomas Jefferson at Cherryville and also East Lincoln and Lincoln, and we'll get some of those scores passed along in just a few minutes. Now it's time for Tom's What's Up Shopper stat sheet here at halftime.
Putting a few numbers together, I still haven't figured out a really good system for this. I'm still working about it. But if you look at Crest in the first quarter, Kevin, they went 3 of 15 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line, 8 points. Second quarter, they heat up. They go 8 of 11 from the field, 7-11 from the line. They scored 25 points in the second quarter, Kevin, only 8 in the first. Gives them a total of 23. So if you're breaking down these What's Up Shopper stats, that Crest really heated up in the second quarter. Cramer a little more consistent. First quarter, they're 6 of 19 from the field, 2 of 4 from the line, 14 total points in the first quarter. Second quarter, they shot well. You know, and I'm looking at this, they were 9 of 12, but they turned the ball over so much they didn't have many shots.
Yep.
2 of 4 from the line. Stuart Cramer with 19 points in the second quarter. So that draws us even at 33. And I would say that in the second quarter, if you want to talk about an impact player, Dontrell Smith for Crest, when he hit those back-to-back threes, Kevin, that seemed to change the momentum in this game. And I think these referees, their dinner's getting a little
They're
cold.
ready to go tonight, boy.
They're ready to go.
They're not wasting any time
No,
with
they
Cleveland County
didn't.
tonight.
They must have a date tonight, boys.
They done blew the whistle and the balls are still in the court.
Yeah, and there was time up on the clock. They said, let's go.
So we're ready to broadcast now with Jock.
Yeah, we are ready to go.
Now, I was going to get some scores for some halftime stats. Cramer had 10 fouls. Crest had 6. The only person slightly foul trouble, Trey Burton, has got 2 fouls. Rebound, shot up, no good. Rebound 33, gets his own rebound and misses his shot. And 42 pulls down the rebound. So 33 missed a shot, and I think 5 missed a shot, Tom.
Okay, so Stuart Cramer goes 0 for 2 on that drive.
33 picks up his 4th foul, Tom.
It was a great entry pass, and it should have been an easy bucket for Stuart Cramer. Stuart Cramer's got 6 on the floor, and that's cheating. Now they're telling 33 he can't sub out, and he just looks totally exasperated about it. I'm not really sure what the confusion is. I guess somebody didn't go to the scorer's table, and they're not granting the substitution. So
I don't want to be the one that speculates on anything the referees do.
So 33, and that is Collins, is still on the floor, and referees are getting together and trying to figure out whether Collins can be substituted for.
I bet they're getting their pizza order together. I think that's what they're doing.
And now they're saying,
I don't know.
I don't know what they're saying. So he's going to stay on the floor, and he better be careful. If he picks up a cheapie here, that's 5, and he's done. You know, if I'm Zielinski, I'm going right after this kid.
They're playing a one.
And there he comes. There he comes. He's out there on the perimeter playing it easy. Nice entry pass. Oh, should have been a bucket. Back up, no good. 42, now 14, both miss.
Pass up the middle, and it looks like Cramer just goes down the court and throws it away. Let's see what they call. And it's going to be Cramer ball. Was tipped by the Crest Chargers. So they get Burt Collins off the floor with his 4th foul. And it brings in number 11, Ryan Heath. That's his first action. The 6'5" senior comes into the game. Burns girls lost tonight to Huss, 61-48. The girls here tonight, Cramer wins 50-35.
Three-pointer is good by Glenn. Nice shot by Glenn. Got a little space on the perimeter and took advantage of it.
Mitchell with a beautiful pass from Smith to Brooks with the assist. And the lay-in, 36-35. Cramer still leads by 1. Glenn, top of the key, swings it over.
I don't think Brooks should have put the ball on the floor. Morrell shoots and misses.
That was Glenn that missed that one.
Check that, Glenn.
The referee's totally missed a double dribble here by Crest. He takes it to the lane, foul, and he'll go to the line. Well, Jaden Merritt getting a little feisty out here. Yep. Well, he got away with a double dribble back in the other end of the court.
So he's going to the line for a couple of Falston Pharmacy free throws.
Merritt's got 3 rebounds right now. 36-35. Chargers trail by 1. Let's see if Merritt can knock it down.
Hits the first.
Merritt knocks the first one down. Second one coming. Tie ball game now at Ed Peeler Gymnasium at Crest High School. Merritt, another lefty free throw. He's got a nice little free throw shot. Puts a lot of spin on the ball.
And Crest is 10 of 13 from the line, so they're doing a good job from the free throw line, Kevin.
Glenn brings the ball up, finds Molden. Back up top, Crest in the zone.
Ooh, poked away and stolen.
Smith gets the steal. He goes up for the layup. Shot no good. Rebound, Molden. Molden is fouled and fouled again and no cause. They're going to keep Cramer with the basketball right here.
They didn't call a foul?
No, there was 2 people. There was 2 fouls by what I saw, and they never called either one of them.
Well, I mean, it was ticky-tack in the first half, and now they're loosening up.
Yep. Morrell back to Molden, top of the key. Molden to Morrell. Morrell to Molden. Molden now pulls the 3, and he hits one. He was 1 of 6 in the first half. Drains a big 3 there.
Yeah, 1 of 6 from three-point range. Looked pretty good on that shot, Kevin.
That was the only 5th assist for the Cramer Storm here in the game.
Stuart Cramer back up by 2, 39-37.
Tom, the only person with an assist on Crest is Dontrell Smith.
Well, they're not in the Christmas spirit, are they? No, turnover by Crest. And
Molden gets the foul. Molden's pretty quick, gets out in the open court, tough to deal with. Crest is just turnover after turnover. How many is that, Tom?
Well, what I've got them for is I had them for 10. They sort of calmed down in the second, but now I've got them for a total of 11.
11?
They took better care of the ball in the second quarter. I think they only had a couple turnovers.
If you're just tuning in and watching, folks, you know, the first quarter action was all Cramer. Second quarter action was all Crest. And we're here in a good ball game here in the third quarter. 40-37 right now. The Storm lead by 3.
Yeah, all tied up at halftime. Now Stuart Cramer trying to open up a 4-point lead.
Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, 5:39 to play.
And the second's good.
Shot good from Molden.
Stuart Cramer also doing pretty good from the line, Kevin. They are 6 of 10. Well, no, not quite as good. 6 of 10.
Jason Ray, top of the key, gets a reach-in foul on Morrell. That's Morrell's second foul.
Back to ticky-tack, Kevin. I didn't know too much about that one. It's a little ticky-tack.
41-37. Ray inbounds to Craig. Craig was big in the first half. Craig gets the pick from Merritt. Merritt cuts. Craig's going to take it. Tries to drop it to Brooks, but that's off 24's back, I think.
It was a nice dribble penetration and almost a very good. There was an assist there for you in the making.
Oh, Jalen Ray, look, I'm going to guess this is his brother. They look just alike.
Yeah.
Referee had a few things to say, Mr. Ray. He was the one that tried to sit on my lap a minute ago.
Yeah.
Ray into the corner. Dumps it down to Brooks. Brooks, one dribble, spins, goes up strong, no good. Rebound goes to Molden. Molden is off and running, but Molden immediately turns it over. Here comes Ray. Ray on the wing. And they're going to call a defensive foul on Glenn, it looks like here. That's Glenn's 4th foul, Tom. So 2 players with 4 fouls in the Cramer Storm.
Well, they had Smith wide open in the corner and didn't see him for a 3.
That's the 4th foul on the Storm here in the second half and here in the third quarter alone.
It's not stopping Stuart Cramer from being aggressive in that man-to-man defense.
No, Dontrell Smith, top of the key, kicks it out to Craig. Craig drives, takes a Euro step, float. Good on the floater. Cramer wanted the walk. Probably maybe could have caught it. Just depends on how you look at the Euro step.
11 points for Craig, and almost another turnover for Stuart Cramer. As Crest picking up their defensive intensity a little bit, not trapping. They were trapping a little bit in the first half.
Drive by Glenn. Glenn misses the layup. Rebound goes to Brooks. Here comes the Chargers off and running. They have Smith in the corner for three. No good from Smith. Rebound is brought in by number 21, John Griffin of the Storm. Here comes Molden. Molden drives, scoops, and good on the fast break. Good shot, Molden.
Good. He does a good job with the dribble penetration, and then does a good job shielding his body and going with his right hand and laying that ball in. Nicely done. And that's going to be a turnover for Crest there.
Watching, Jason Ray, his older brother Jalen is one of the best I've seen in the area, finishing with both hands. Molden with a cut and the assist. Great pass, finds Robert Truesdale on the cut. We're going to get a timeout, 30 seconds. 30-second timeout from Crest. We'll be back.
Thinking about a new Cadillac? The time has never been better than now at Renato Cadillac Buick GMC in Shelby. How about 0% financing for 72 months on the all-new 2017 Cadillac sedans and the new 2017 Cadillac Escalade? And get 0% financing for 60 months on the new 2017 Cadillac XT5. Come in for all the details at Renato Cadillac Buick GMC at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at RenatoCadillac.com.
Welcome back to Crest High School Ed Peeler Gymnasium. It's 45-39. Cramer Storm here. The girls won for Cramer tonight, 50-35. We had some other scores around the area. We'll get some of those out in just a minute. That halftime show was awful quick. Real quick, I want to thank our halftime show sponsor once again, Hendricks Appliance. On the What's Up Shopper stat sheet, we try to get as much stuff in there. And on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, it's 45-39. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Smith, and by the end of this game, Tom, I'm going to have everybody's name down. Here's Smith with the floater, and that's pretty.
And that was nice ball movement, and then that was Smith with a nice job on the baseline, floated it up. And, that shot's a lot more difficult than it looks, Kevin.
Once Smith got settled down after that first quarter, he's been outstanding so far.
He really has.
Craig brings the ball up court, looking for somewhere to go. Nowhere to go. Finds Smith. Smith curls around. He pulls the jumper. No good. Rebound, Craig. Craig now kicks it out to Merritt. Merritt takes the three, and it's no good, and it goes out of bounds.
So a couple of missed shots. Smith starting to feel it a little bit, Kevin. He's taking a lot of shots.
He was feeling what we were feeling, I guess,
That's right.
For him.
3 minutes left in this third quarter, 45-41. Cramer holding on to a 4-point lead. And that's an awful shot there that's well short. But hustling to get the rebound is Cramer. Are we going to have a held ball?
Call something, refs.
Yeah.
Got 4 people laying on the floor. Either he's out of bounds, it's a jump ball, it could be a foul.
Yeah. Griffin just wasn't close on that, and then there was a scramble for the ball. And it looks like Crest is going to, I think Crest had the possession here. I believe they called a dual possession.
Number 23, DeMoray Surratt now in the ball game, listed at 6'2", with his hair, he's about 6'4". Inbound past Craig. Craig now's got a 3-on-2 after they Cramer press, and then Crest turns it over with a steal by Molden.
Yeah, they tried to get it to Burton. They forced it in there, but Stuart Cramer's going to return the favor. That gives both teams 3 turnovers in this quarter, Kevin.
That's one of those ones that, it goes down the turnover as the point guards, but he hit him in the hands. And, as someone who played quarterback and point guard, that's the ones that make you mad because the coaches go, you had 7 turnovers. Like, well, it ain't my fault he can't catch. But it was a really good pass. It just wasn't ready for it down low. Big rebound from John Griffin off the missed shot from Crest. Molden takes it. Beautiful left-hand scoop.
I was just about to comment. That's what he does well. He puts the ball in the opposite hand, shields the defender off, and lays it in.
Yes,
He's done a very good job at that.
Smith with a deep 3 gets nothing but air. Almost lands in our lap.
And now Smith is cooling off a little bit. He's missed the last 3 out of his last 4 shots, Kevin.
Yeah. I'm sure the coach will say something in a minute, maybe.
So Molden's definitely been the difference maker for the Storm.
Borders,
up 6.
Borders in the ball game now. Crest sitting back in the 1-2-2.
Sloppy pass there by Cramer, but recovered. Nobody from Crest really went after it.
No. 24 with a 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound goes to the Chargers, and they're off and running from Chase Berger and gets them going. And then they throw a pass to the other team's bench, or to their own bench. So Borders tried to get Craig involved, who just checked out of the ball game.
You know, both coaches are substituting a lot, Kevin.
Yeah.
And I understand why, but it's hard to get the flow, the
as soon as you make a mistake, you come out of the ball game.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just not. It's like you're not getting a lot of, continuity out there. And both teams have substituted a lot, but it really seems to be bothering Crest maybe a little bit more. Because this is what I would do if I was Stuart Cramer. I'd back it out, wait for the open man, nice cutter, and they move it out again. Good ball movement. Nice entry pass, no good. Tipped up and in.
21 misses his first shot, then gets his own rebound and tips it back in. John Griffin's got 5 boards now in the ball game.
Now look at this, Kevin. Stuart Cramer up 8. Seemed like just a second ago it was tied.
At the halftime it was 33-33. It's 16-8 here in the third quarter.
Oh, he walked and got away from Burton.
He might have.
Found a three-pointer, no good.
Long 3 from number 10, Grayson Magruder, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. 39.6 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Crest taking the ball out of bounds.
And this looks like a repeat of the first quarter for Crest, Kevin. Lots of turnovers, only 8 points. That's what they had in the first quarter.
Bergen takes it out of bounds, drops it in. Drive, 23, Surratt. Surratt misses, rebound. Goes to Griffin, and here comes the Storm.
If I'm the Storm, I'm going to back it out and hold for 1.
The coach is not holding up 1 at all.
But Molden is aggressive. We'll almost threw it away. A nice save there by 21. I believe that's Griffin.
22 seconds
and
left.
Now he told him to back it out. Why not with an 8-point lead?
Well, I mean, he just trapped himself. I was about to say, he went back court. I wish I'd been watching on the video to see the line. We're down here on the baseline.
Why would you stand by the sideline?
That was a terrible decision.
I mean, why would you stand by the sideline? I just didn't understand that.
He backed himself into the corner and trapped himself. And Crest is sitting in his zone. They said, okay, we'll just come trap him.
Yeah, we trapped him and almost created a turnover.
8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5. Molden looking for something, drives, pulls up, jumper in the corner, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Brown, and his putback is way too late.
I didn't like that shot selection there, Kevin, but still with 8-point lead. I guess put the ball in the hands of your best player.
That makes it 49-41 at the end of 3 quarters. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back. Cramer Storm up on KTCbroadcasting.com.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
If it's time to spruce up your home, then head to Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. Make your home look like new. See the new display of Larson doors, plus stair spindles by Crown Heritage. And for those patios and porch areas, Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby has Trex flooring. Put it down and forget it. Plus all the tools you'll need if you're a do-it-yourselfer. Your home projects begin and end with a stop at Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Airwood Street in Shelby.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff?
Welcome back to Crest High School Ed Peter Gymnasium. It's 49-41. Chargers trail by 8 here against the Stuart Cramer Storm. It was 33-33 at halftime. And the Storm have won the first and third quarters tonight. Crest won the second quarter, and out of the break, a turnover, Tom. And that's been the story of the night. If you got some apple pie or cherry pie and some ice cream, it's been your night.
Yeah, it's 4 turnovers for the Storm, 5 for the Chargers this half. Chargers not out of this thing, though. Only down 8. They had only an 8-point quarter.
Bergen drives strong and lays it in. He had 2 people slapping the backboard trying to block his shot, and they got in.
That was a great drive by Bergen, who kind of came around from the backside. laid it up and in.
Crest sitting back in the zone still. Molden, top of the key, swings it, drops it down to Brown.
It's Griffin, I believe, and
Yeah,
Griffin's going to score. Nice move by Griffin.
John
He's hit his
Griffin.
last 2 shots.
He's heating up. He's got 7 rebounds, too, in the game. Borders, top of the key. Swings it to Bergen. Bergen dribbles back around, kicks it back around. They're just doing a little weave at top of the quarter. Borders
Nice
drops
ball
it down to
movement,
Brooks.
man,
They're
there.
going to get that foul called every time.
So Brooks did a good job there. Another nice hesitation move. Got his man in the air and drew the contact. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, Cramer ain't got it figured out yet, but that kid's going to pump fake, Tom, when he gets the ball.
He does it well, though. It
Yeah.
works. So he's going to shoot a couple of Falston Pharmacy free throws here.
Brooks short
And
on the
that
free
one
throw.
not close.
He's had a lot of free throws tonight, Tom. What are we looking at?
But look at him. Look at him fade away from
he
it.
fades
Yeah,
into,
he
he fades left
away.
and back instead
He
of
is 1 for 6.
1 of 6. Team's down to 8. Free throws are always a crucial part. One of the biggest things. You can always look at that, kind of check where you're at. Another short
Now
shot.
he's 1 for
Rebound,
7.
Crest.
Burton-
Shot blocked,
and
though.
Burton is rejected, but Crest will maintain possession. They got to get something out of this possession, Kevin. I think this is a critical point in the game. Down 8 with just under 7 to go. They need a bucket here. Nice play, and there it is, Kevin.
Bergen takes the ball out, and Tom, they drove. Who would have thought they drove up the play for the shortest man on the court there, Borders on the layup.
That was a great inbounds play by the Chargers.
Ball drops down to Griffin, and the ball is dribbled
they're gonna
out of
turn it
bounds.
over.
John Griffin dribbles the ball out of bounds. Another turnover. Here
5 turnovers for the Storm.
Here come
and
the
they fall
Chargers.
asleep a little bit. Here comes Brooks, and he airmails that one. They say no shot.
No, Trey Burton. No, they're saying Burton on the foul on this side.
Oh, okay.
Burton pushed off.
They said
on
no
the-
shot. They immediately waved off the shot, so no missed shot there by Brooks, who wasn't close anyway. But that was a chance to cut it to 4, Kevin.
Molden in the corner to Glenn. Glenn wide open 3, takes it, air balls,
way
rebound by Brooks. Fast break, outlet pass to Bergen. Layup, no good. Rebound, Morrell.
That was almost very nice.
And Morrell
by Crest
almost
to get back to 4.
Morrell almost turns it over. Glenn's now got the ball top of the key. He swings it to the corner. Morrell for 3, no good.
You don't need that if you're
No, that was
Stuart.
Molden for 3. Molden for 3, missed it. Rebound, Borders. Great pass by Borders. What a pass to Trey Burton on the assist. Namari Borders, beautiful rebound and assist.
It's a good looking lay-in by Burton. And another steal by the Chargers. And poked away and stolen back by the Storm. So the teams trade turnovers, Kevin. This is getting wild.
To Molden in the corner. He goes up strong. He's fouled hard by number 10, Grayson Magruder.
Well, I tell you what, you can't look down at the stat sheet very long here. You're going to miss something in this game.
It's tough. Basketball is a whole lot tougher than football. It's stat sheet, isn't it?
Oh, my gosh. I'm earning my pay tonight.
51-47 now. Cramer leads, 5:31 to play, fourth quarter action. Stuart Cramer at the line, Molden for his free throw. First one is good. We're going to bring in a couple of subs into the ball game.
So first one is good, and that's a 5-point lead. Once again, the Falston Pharmacy bringing you these free throws, Kevin.
Desiree Molden tonight at the free throw line. He's had a pretty good night altogether.
And he's hit another one.
How many points he got?
Oh, I don't know. I have to add it up. We don't have any timeouts. We haven't had any timeouts to add up the points.
Border drives.
Oh,
he
and
gets a
he's
shot beat into the
rejected.
ground
Wow.
by Kendall Kerr.
Wow.
Free floater by Glenn, no good. Rebound goes to Merritt.
See, again,
Merritt sets his fourth.
why are you doing that if you're Stuart Cramer? I don't understand. That's not a very good shot selection. In the corner, 3, no good.
Bergen misses.
Bergen.
Kendall Carr with his second rebound. Here comes Glenn, up 6 for the Storm. They're just firing the threes, Tom.
He is not afraid.
No, he is not.
And I think that makes him 1 for 8 from three-pointer. Rejected again.
Bergen blocks.
And then he
Morrell,
steals
it back. Wow.
So that's going to be 6 turnovers for the Chargers. And puts up a shot no good as Molden's cooling off a little, Kevin.
Here comes Craig. Craig takes it strong off the backboard. No good. Rebound Merritt. No good. Rebound Storm. Here comes Dylan Collins in the purple Storm. He drops it down to Glenn. Glenn goes up and under. He misses. Trey Burton with the rebound.
So, I mean, this game is up and down and up and down. Get out your track shoes. But up and down with not a lot of points being scored. You know, it's 53-47. Stuart Cramer with a 6-point advantage. It's just up and down, up and down. Good. A lot of hustle out here tonight, Kevin.
Reinforcements will be calling in for both teams right now.
Yeah, I think both coaches trying to calm down, but it's organized chaos here.
It must be casual Friday tonight for Crest. It's the first time I've never seen Coach Zielinski, Justin Zielinski, not in one of the nicest suits around. Three-pointer for Ray, no good. Tip, rebound, goes to Molden. Here comes Molden. He's going to take it himself, up and under.
He is not shy. That was
no good.
Patented move. It's worked all night. Didn't work that time. And Smith back into the game. Whoa, almost threw it into the student section. Poked away, and Burton's after it. Somehow he got it. Somehow Burton got that ball.
33. Dylan Collins is hustling with his 4 fouls. Smith for 3. And it's good. Who threw that pass? You see?
I did not. Might have been Burton.
I think it was Craig.
So that cuts the lead to 3.
53-50, 3:30 to play. Kramer's leading, and you know, he's sitting out here in the zone. You just sit out there and waste as much time as you want, really, Tom. You're just wondering why they weren't doing that a little bit earlier when they was up 10.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Some of the shot selection in this quarter I would highly question. And Stuart Cramer, the coach was telling me some games have gotten away from these guys. And what they've done here, forcing some threes, not the best shot selection here, and they've allowed the Chargers to get back in this thing.
Looks like we're all going to sit here and watch the clock for a little bit, Jock.
No, we're not. They're going to attack the basket here in a second. Now, Crest forcing the issue.
Timeout, Cramer.
Timeout. All right. Let me add up Molden's points. We finally got a timeout.
We're going to take our first timeout of the second half. It looks like 2:49 to play. Full timeout. We'll be back on KTC.
Mayhem is everywhere.
On body paint, you and your buddies have slathered me from face to feet, crafting the word defense across the canvas of your bellies. But now, you're driving to the game and realizing you might be allergic to me. Your eyes water, swell, and can you even see that stop sign? So get Allstate.
Call Shelby Allstate agent Damian Scott today at 704-484-3463 or drop by Damian's office at 404 Cherryville Road, Shelby. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. For the best pizza in town, it's got to be Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory in Shelby, located at 1011 Grove Street, just off Highway 74 Bypass East. It's fun for the entire family at Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory. Call or stop by and let Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory take care of your takeout and catering needs. You'll find specialty pizzas, including liver mush pizza and bacon cheeseburger pizza, Philly cheesesteak, subs, and wings. And delivery is available for all catering orders. And they offer discount rates for schools and churches. Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grover Street, off Highway 74 East in Shelby. Open 7 days a week.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.
Welcome back to Crest High School Ed Peeler Gymnasium. 53-50, 2:40 to play. Stuart Cramer's got the ball on top of the key. Crest still in his zone, Tom. I don't know why. They're going to trap now. Oh, they get a steal. That's why they're in the zone. Let me shut up. Go Craig. Gets his shot block. What a block by Morrell.
Wow, what an exchange there. Looked like Crest might have an easy layup.
And then Molden almost loses it again. So Molden, totally out of control, loses the ball. Another turnover. Here comes Crest. Jason Ray. I tell you what, Morrell might be one of the best defenders around, Tom. Yeah, he's probably got 5 or 6 steals just diving at people dribbling the ball that ain't paying attention.
Down to 2 minutes now. And Zielinski is not happy. He's out there after the ref.
He's going to reach on that. Yeah, you probably could on some. I mean, just depends how you want to call it. I mean.
So less than 2 minutes to go.
You know,
and Stuart Cramer sitting. Now there's the foul by Smith. I don't think that was intentional. I think he was trying to steal the ball.
Coach Zielinski not happy with that one. Now, he may not have his suit on, Tom, but he's got his nice shoes still on.
Yeah, he does.
He's still got his nice shoes on.
He is well dressed.
He's usually, I'm telling you, Jock, usually vest, three-point suit, everything. Molden drives off the rim, no good, and it's tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Crest basketball. Down 3, 1:38 to play. Here we go.
Molden has missed his last 6 shots, Kevin.
Yeah, he's been forcing a lot of them. Smith, top of the key. 1:33 to go, down 3. He drives, got a lane, dishes it off to a new
There it is.
He ought to be wide open. Dante Meeks hadn't been in the game all night long. Number 50, Meeks, hasn't even been in the game, and they leave him standing on the block, and he gets the layup.
Wow. And he juggled it a little bit forward.
What a time to be put in the game, Tom. Minute 30.
I know.
Molden just loses it, standing there, gets it back, finds a cutter. He could have caught a travel, and they call a foul instead. 24, Zach Glenn traveled, and all the Crest players are giving the travel sign, and they're going to call a foul. Now, it looks like they're going to call a timeout here. Yes, timeout on the floor, 1:07 to play. Cramer takes the timeout. Let's see. It's going to be a full timeout. So Crest is down by 1, 1:07 to play. We'll be back in 1 minute on KTCbroadcasting.com.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned, independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike the big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name and treats you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Welcome back to Ed Peeler Gymnasium. 53-52, 1:07 to play. Stuart Cramer at the line. That's number 24, Kendall Carr, going to the line for, is it 1-on-1 or 2? He was 2. He was going up for a
2
shot.
shots.
Nice free throw.
The first.
Nice for him.
That wasn't a good-looking free throw.
High school basketball action. Burns Bulldogs give up 18 straight points. We're leading in the second quarter, now trail by 8, 38-30 at halftime.
And 4, he hits both Falston Pharmacy free throws. 4 of 4 from the line for Cramer with a 3-point lead, about a minute to go.
1 minute to play. Crest down low, 50. Meeks threw it off the rafters.
Got a little excited that time.
Completely different from the last play, right?
Well, the coach giving him a chance.
Molden shakes Craig. He's going to take it into
Don't go to
Meeks.
the hole. What are you doing?
He shook Meeks, missed the shot. 33 with a rebound, no good. Meeks with the board. Meeks out to Craig, down 3. Here comes the Chargers. Oh, Smith with a 3, no good. Merritt misses. 33 with another rebound. Collins pushes the ball up. Molden drives and gets a shot blocked.
30 for Crest. Ray just absolutely told him, not in my house. But, you know, that was a chance for the Chargers to tie it up. Smith missed a shot. Timeout, Stuart Cramer, 30-second timeout, Kevin.
30 seconds, we'll be right back.
Thinking about a new Cadillac? The time has never been better than now at Renato Cadillac Buick GMC in Shelby. How about 0% financing for 72 months on the all-new 2017 Cadillac sedans and the new 2017 Cadillac Escalades, and get 0% financing for 60 months on the new 2017 Cadillac XT5. Come in for all the details at Renato Cadillac Buick GMC at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at RenatoCadillac.com.
Burton over there, that's his kid.
Welcome back to Crest High School. Ed Peeler Gymnasium. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, 55-52, 33.1 seconds to play. Cramer's had a few chances, you know, he just kind of a weird basketball where they, when they've had time to run the clock out, they don't do it, or when they've had time to, to sit out there and they've backed themselves into traps, You know, they've had the lead there in the second half, just made some kind of weird, questionable decisions there, but they've got the ball up 33 seconds to go. Inbound pass, layup.
Wow.
Nice play out of the break. Zytavius Morrell with a layup. Here comes Jason Ray, 25 seconds. Ball to the corner to Craig. Craig looking for a shot. He finds Smith. Smith drives, fakes the kick, gets his shot blocked out of bounds over here into our laps.
That was a great inbounds play by Stuart Cramer, and that might be the sealer. That puts them up 5, Kevin, with 20 seconds to go. And, you know, we were talking, Stuart Cramer seemed to be trying to find a way to lose this game, but that inbounds play is going to seal it for him, I think. Still 18.7 to go.
Brooks over to Smith. Smith drives, floater, got it, good off the glass. Timeout, full. Coach Zielinski, we'll be right back in 60 seconds on KTC Broadcasting.
The train comfort specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable train comfort specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest Seated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
S&M Sports Shop is now your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. The team at S&M, Mike, Suzanne, Luke, Shannon, Dale, Ken, Darren, Dennis, and Charlie, is now your team outfitter for all local schools and whatever sport you play. They have leather jackets for all local schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop, located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
11.9 left to go.
Cramer on the inbounds pass, up 3. Going to have to call a timeout, and they do. Timeout, Cramer. So we're going to take another break. Let's wait to see how long it is. I think they're out of 30, Tom, but we'll see. You got any signal over there?
Of course not.
Nobody's
They're
made
putting
full.
it up on the clock, though. It's a full timeout.
All right, we'll be back in 1 minute on KTCbroadcasting.com.
The Light Up the Holiday sales event is underway at Renato Kia in Shelby. Come in now and save some big money. Take a look at a 2017 Kia Forte, priced at just $11,715. Or how about a 2017 Kia Sorento, priced at only $19,400. And a 2017 Kia Soul Plus, priced at only $19,700. And get your oil and filter changed on Saturdays for only $19.50. And that includes a free multi-point inspection. All during the holiday sales event at Renato Kia at Renato Autoball, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at RenatoKia.com. Buy from the originator, not the imitator. Before you buy your next set of tires, check around and compare, and you'll find the best prices at Okies Tire and Recap in Shelby. With name brands like Goodyear, Mastercraft, Michelin, Yokohama, Firestone, GT Radio.
Come out. Welcome back to Crest High School. Sorry about the cut. 11 seconds left. Inbound play. Cramer almost throws it away. Morrell with a layup with 7 seconds and scores. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smith with a shot down 5, gets it in to score, cuts the lead to 3, and that'll do it 59-56. The Cramer Storm win at Crest Chargers, Tom. So
they're going to lose another close one, a 3-point game. Tough one for the Chargers.
Yes, it is.
But congratulations to the Storm.
All right, folks, we'll be back in a few minutes for the postgame show brought to you by Marburger, Chrysler Jeep Dodge. We'll have a What's Up Shopper stat sheet and, of course, the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard and a player of the game from S&R Auto Sales. We'll be back in 3 minutes, 3-minute break on KTCbroadcasting.com.
The train comfort specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable train comfort specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Seated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
S&M Sports Shop is now your dealer for Under Armour sports Apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. The team at S&M, Mike, Suzanne, Luke, Shannon, Dale, Ken, Darren, Dennis, and Charlie, is now your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. They have leather jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop, located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit is here for you. Transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. Cleveland County Transit offers a big city-style bus service in a small van with 34 stops in Shelby. For more information, call Cleveland County Transit at 704-482-6465 for more information. It's the Yamaha Revving the Holiday Sales Event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Get low financing for a limited time, like 1.99% APR financing and 2.99% APR financing. Coming in for all the details. For a full lineup, visit the website at ncfullthrottle.com. But better yet, come on by and save big during the Revving the Holiday Sales Event going on right now at Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 in Gastonia. Preparing your holiday meals is made easy with a stop at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Come in now and check out special holiday saving packages. Save up to $1,000 on a big DE appliance package. Include a stainless steel interior dishwasher with hidden controls, plus an Energy Star 24.8 cubic foot French door refrigerator. Also a 1.6 cubic inch over-the-range microwave oven and a 30-inch freestanding electric convection oven. See them today at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Like them on Facebook too. The grand opening celebration continues at Renato Honda in Shelby. Come visit the brand new showroom and check out the great deals at Renato Honda. Right now, get 0.9% APR financing on all 2017 model Honda Pilots, Honda Accords, and Honda Civics. That's right, 0.9% APR financing. And in the service department, get ready for Old Man Winter with a free battery and charging system test. And get an oil change, tire rotation, and balancing for only $74.95 at Renato Honda. At Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
$59.56 Medical Arts Pharmacy Scoreboard. You've been listening on 101.5 FM and 1390 AM to KTC Broadcasting basketball here. KTC Sports, hashtag KTC Scores, at KTC Broadcasting on your Twitter and social media. They jumped out early. Looked like they were going to put a hurting on Crest. Crest made a great comeback there in the second quarter. Then Cramer jumped out early in the third quarter. Then the fourth quarter, it was a wild and weird, and that's the only ways I can really describe everything that happened there in the fourth quarter. We finished up on the night. I had some stats. Tom had some stats too. But real quick on my end, we had 32 rebounds for Cramer, 31 for Crest.
Very even. Yep.
6 assists for Cramer, 9 for Crest. Dontrell Smith had 6 assists by himself. Leading rebounder tonight for Crest, Jordan Brooks with 6. Jaden Merritt with 6, Trey Burton with 5 rebounds. Desiree Molden with 7 rebounds and 4 assists for the Cramer Storm, and Zytavius Morrell with 4 rebounds for the Storm, and 7 rebounds, John Griffin and Dylan Collins. Like I said, for a total, they out-rebounded Crest 32-31. All right, Tom, how about the scoring?
It was just kind of a tale of, every other quarter. Crest won the second and fourth. Stuart Cramer wins the first and the third. And it turned out to be enough for the Stuart Cramer Storm as they hold off for this 3-point victory. Even game. You talked about a lot of the other statistical categories are very even. Turnovers, 17 for Crest, 16 for Stuart Cramer. So both teams, when they're looking at the film of this game, they're going to want to take a little bit better care of the ball next time. Leading all scorers was I believe that's how do you say his first
Desiree.
name? Desiree.
Desiree Molden.
Desiree Molden led all scorers with 22. Morrell for Zytavius Morrell came in with 10. But Kevin, Morrell with 2 big lay-ins off assists in that fourth quarter to salt this one away. One was off the inbounds play, and then another one was there when they broke the press. So even though he didn't have a lot of points, it was big there. And then Glenn, 23, added 9. For Crest, their leading scorer was Dontrell Smith. He had 15 points. He hit 3 3-pointers, Kevin. And then Craig also had a pretty good night, 11 points off the bench, Jamal Craig. And most of his damage, Kevin, coming in the second quarter where he had 11 points. 9 of them were in the second quarter, so he cooled off after that. But those are your top 2 scores for Crest. And, all I can say is, maybe if this thing goes fifth quarter, Crest comes up back and wins this thing. They were very scrappy in this game. Both teams were really, a lot of hustle in the game. But a lot of the, you might say early season, but we're in the middle of December here, There's a little bit of the early season sloppiness when you get into conference. That needs to start going away.
Tom, they're 0-7, and they're losing by an average of 6 points a game.
Yeah, this one.
That's not a 0-7 record. That's it's 6 points a game. That you're in every game. I mean, 0-7, you've lost by 6 points a game. So Crest got some things to work on. Maybe get it together. Cramer, maybe a little more under control. Maybe if you want to give them, say, some tips or observations.
Yeah, and during the end of the game, where
real sloppy,
we saw Molden, the top scorer, missed his last 7 shots, 8 of his last 9.
Mm-hmm.
If I could talk to the young man, it's like, look.
I was hoping he'd come out of the locker room. I was going to kind of wave at him if he did, but I don't know if he'll get here before we're ready.
We've got a lead here, young man. Let's back that ball out. Let's make him foul us. Let's get to the line. Or better yet, let's keep the ball away, milk some clock with a lead, because late in that game, it was getting close to a double-digit lead, and a couple of times Crest clawed right back in it. Right. So I would just say a little bit better decision-making at the end of the game, especially when you can feel yourself. You've cooled off a little bit, but your team has the lead. If you're down 10, you got to keep shooting, I understand. But at that point in the game, maybe just, back it out. Let's milk some clock. Let's work it around. And let's take this thing into the locker room.
Well, you're listening to the Marburger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Stadium postgame show from Crest High School. Excuse me, you folks watching online saw me cough to death there for a second. We're next broadcast, Tom, is next Friday, and we'll have the same Cramer Storm at Burns. Tom won't be with the broadcast. He'll be running the clock, so we get to make fun of and yell at him during the broadcast when he messes up. And we'll yell, clock, clock,
buzzer,
buzzer, buzzer. But we had a great game tonight, Tom. I want to thank you again. Folks, if you're listening, this, I guess, is one of our last broadcasts of the year. Tom is our KTC Broadcasting 2017 Broadcaster of the Year. So,
yay me!
I
appreciate
congratulate him if you get to see him.
It's just fun being a part of this, and just have a good time. Back here, I don't advertise this much, but this is my alma mater, so you get to come back here, get to see a lot of great things and work with a lot of great people. So this isn't a job, Kevin. This is recreation where you get a paycheck, so it's a lot of fun for me.
Well, folks, we've had a good time tonight. I want to thank all of our helpers, Curtis Upton tonight, our interns, our helper bees. Curtis Upton on camera tonight. Jock Anderson was our intern and in stadium producer tonight. She ran commercials for us. Steve Robay is back at the studios running commercials for there. We do not know, I'm not sure right now, folks, where the Lincoln County game is as an effect as we are. So we may be joining them over there or in our regular programming. And we'll let you know if I didn't have any other scores that came across there, Tom. We're trying to look real quick.
Check Nelson's Snapchat. Maybe it's on there.
Ashbrook girls tonight won 56-43. We did get that. Girls final, East Lincoln 61-49 over there. And that's about all I'm getting right now here before I get off the court. So they just must be starting in the last few minutes over there for the boys. Or they start when we start, I guess. All right, folks, we'll be getting off the air tonight. Tomorrow morning, Saturday morning sports talk, 1590 a.m., 1050 a.m., and you can watch on YouTube. Go to KTCbroadcasting.com, watch and listen to us on the YouTube. So Anything else, Tom? Any other final thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah,
Real quick, we do got one more thing, too. We've got an award to give away. I forgot about the S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game, 417 South Post Road, Shelby High School. S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game. Let's give one from each team.
Okay.
So we'll be nice and fun about that. Of course, I'm guessing we're going Molden for the Stuart Cramer Storm.
Molden, despite the fact that need to rein him in a little bit in the fourth quarter, still had 22 points. So Molden for the Stuart Cramer Storm. And
had 7 rebounds and 4 assists to go along with that, too.
So I have to go with Smith, Dontrell Smith for the Chargers. Couple of threes in the second quarter. Remember, that helped shift the momentum and get Crest to tie this ball game. And in the fourth quarter, he had 8 points to try to help keep it close for the Chargers. Just not enough to get the victory. But Dontrell Smith would be my S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game for the Chargers.
Dontrell Smith also, real quick, Tom, he had 6 assists to go along with those points. So big night from Smith. Almost pulled out their first victory of the night. They'll get it. You know, that 0-7 is very deceiving. That's not that bad of a team. Losing by an average of 6 points a game in basketball, that's not an 0-7 record. So.
And Coach Zielinski's such a competitor. You know he's going to get in the gym and work hard over break and try to right the ship here for the Chargers.
Let's see real quick. I did have some the games for this weekend, Tom. Huss and Shelby play tomorrow night. Collins Hill at Forest View tomorrow night. And then Monday is Burns at Shelby, according to mine. But, you know, basketball and the weather and that changes, so keep up. Contact your school to find out about that. Next up for the Crest Chargers, though, on their schedule, they will be at Ashbrook on Tuesday. And so that'll be a tough game there for them.
Better bring their A game for that game.
And then of course, the Stuart Cramer Storm. I just lost their schedule, so we know where they're at. I don't know about Tuesday, but next Friday they're at Burns. Our next broadcast will be Burns. All right. That's it for tonight's broadcast. I want to thank everybody once again. Steve Robay, Jock Anderson, Tom Sinofani, Curtis Upton, Calvin Hastings, and myself says good night, Kevin Hastings, to everyone. So have a pleasant good evening and good night from Ed Peeler Gymnasium. We'll see you guys next Friday night for basketball. We'll see you tomorrow morning for Sports Talk on KTCbroadcasting.com.
The Train Comfort Specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used snooze button. The unstoppable Train Comfort Specialist. Just more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
S&M Sports Shop is now your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. The team at S&M, Mike, Suzanne, Luke, Shannon, Dale, Ken, Darren, Dennis, and Charlie, is now your team outfitter for all local schools and whatever sport you play. They have leather jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop, located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit is here for you. Transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional